We all want to make a difference. For our families, friends or colleagues, or on a grander scale for society or the world as a whole. From creating jobs, helping patients or inspiring children, to making our planet more peaceful or sustainable. But change is hard. On a personal level, as anyone who has ever made a New Year's resolution knows, but in particular on an organisational level. In 1995, Professor John Cotter concluded that only 30% of change projects are successful. 2 times out of 3, our efforts fall short. Year after year, new studies confirm these unfavourable odds. There is even strong evidence that the need for change is accelerating. In the past 40 years, the survival rate of large corporations has halved. Competition is getting tougher. But there is hope. Many of the reasons why change initiatives fail are well documented. One essential problem is our tendency to underestimate and under-prioritise the softer aspects of change: stakeholder relationships, employee engagement, meaningful communication, and the importance of culture. To comprehend change, we need to understand how people react. Simply put, change is scary. Faced with new and uncertain conditions, most of us feel insecure, incapable, or alone. Organisational psychologist Rick Mauer divides resistance to change into 3 levels. I don't understand it, I don't like it, I don't trust you. When faced with resistance, managers often perceive it as merely a result of insufficient communication. As change owners, we like the new strategy and assume that our colleagues will as well, if we just get the chance to present them with the facts. But one-way communication is seldom the answer. We need a different approach to leadership and change management in order to handle organisational resistance. Only through dialogue and engagement can we overcome deeper levels of resistance and create ownership and trust. We must involve people. At Workz, we help organisations with 3 key enablers for change. We help communicate a clear direction by answering the most important questions. Where are we going? And why? We inspire ownership by creating meaning and motivating people to partake in the journey. We enable action and make it possible for people to contribute by providing the right competencies, tools and structures. Change is about people taking action with passion, purpose, and in a common direction. One of our favourite ways to approach involvement is to use games and process tools. Using games and simulations professionally to train leadership skills and support strategy execution is an old tradition with roots in ancient India and the Kriegspiel of the 19th century Prussian army. Games provide a safe sandbox where mistakes are allowed and options can be tested. They enable us to address highly complex issues by pairing variables to the most essential ones and by exposing key mechanisms and structures. Games also help us discover insights from alternate perspectives, for example by testing a company's strategy by playing as a customer or a competitor. Games are fun, but more importantly, they can accelerate learning, trust, and engagement. Workz is a Copenhagen-based change agency that specialises in involvement and the design of games, simulations, and process tools. Our consulting services and tools support 3 steps of organisational transformation, from designing the change process through engaging the organisation, to changing and anchoring new behaviour. In addition, we provide assistance throughout the change journey with communication, leadership training, and the design of learning concepts and tools. We're pleased to have assisted an extensive range of Scandinavian and international clients, including industry leaders in a variety of sectors. Sometimes as close partners during long-term change programs, and sometimes as a rapid response service team when there's a specific challenge requiring extra effort. Our generic leadership simulations have been used by more than 20,000 managers and are distributed through a network of international partners. This was a short version of the Workz story, our approach to change, and why we think that involvement is a key factor for success. We look forward to being your partner in change.